Wheat is from that region. Turkic people didn't invent the idea, but they inherited the idea, and maybe do consume it. But it's from the Middle East, actually, from Fertile Crescent. And I didn't know growing up that it was a unique grass species. I learned this later from TV documentaries. We grow a lot of tomatoes, etc. But my take is, you say you are all agriculturalists, fine, but I have no problem saying that my ancestors were nomadic people who did a lot of hunting, gathering, fishing, all kinds of different things. And I think the switch to agriculture was a compromise. Maybe originally it was just a short-term thing, but it stuck. And as a student of anthropology, I see it as a regression, and that is progress in many ways. Of course, even though it was regression, it did bring a few good things, like many bad things, bringing some good things almost accidentally. But that doesn't condone it, and I don't see it as something that is worth passing down to future generations. I'm not a representative of either Turkic peoples or American people or whatever, but the way I see it, the energy part, the, let's say, addiction to fossil fuels, etc., is related to agriculture, certainly. And I think if we cut down on agriculture, we can certainly do a better job of both utilizing local energy sources, if we spread further, not concentrate in cities. And also, I think, now for your own people you may have different ideas, but if Turkic peoples chose to have fewer babies, that would be fine with me. If there are fewer, and now presently there are about, 200 million Turkish-speaking kind of peoples here and there, maybe Mongolian also, Tatars, whatever, in previous Soviet republics. And if tomorrow there are far fewer of them, that's fine with me. We're not going to go extinct anytime soon. And I can say the same thing for Europeans. So if there are fewer of us using less energy per head, that would be fine with me. Much of the talk we hear in the United States is switching from A to B. That's not all that we can do. I think we can also reduce what we're consuming in terms of both energy and products, etc. And maybe we can work less, fewer hours. And if this means we make less money, so be it. We spend less money too, and we learn more on our own. We do services for each other free of charge. We have all those options. So we can have small battles and we can win here and there, but ultimately we should be serious about cutting down not just the consumption, but also the production of oil and coal and all the other stuff. Of course, I'm open to your ideas. What I think is, since these things were in the ground for millions of years, no living person can say, this is mine. And no existing government, which can be only a few hundred years old, can say, oh, this belongs to my government, and I have the right to consume it in such a way that in a few hundred years, maybe at most 200 years, it'll be gone forever. No government has that kind of right, in my view.